Just your average, everyday, normal guy. Nothing special about me. Today on Tony, let's lock in. Let's check out this compilation.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home, son.
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
What will you do without freedom?
Mavericks inbound.
You can't conceive of what I'm capable of!
Finishing this fight.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
I am the danger.
Time to find out.
Maximum effort.
Here it comes.
Now end this! Flawless victory.
Well, you gotta love those edits to capture the youth and get them in war mode, supporting the war. Wow, look at this. Looks like we got some cluster munitions over Calgary.
Oh my gosh! Holy!
Now, I make that joke because I honestly have no idea what cluster munitions would look like. But it seems odd to me. Because, like, why would each individual bomb be rocket propelled? I'm not a professional. If you guys know, comment below. But I don't think cluster munitions are supposed to burn on their way in. Looks like a ship or something got shot and something like that comet is burning in the atmosphere to me. Don't know. Could be wrong. Here's Greg Wycliffe here. I really like him. He's awesome. He works hard. But on this particular post, let's have a look. Better late than never. Poilievre finally admits the elite business class want mass immigration for cheap foreign labor. Why did it take him so long to make this connection? Well, it didn't take him that long. It's because he's part of the elite establishment class, and he's been promoting it ever since. Now, pandering to Pierre and having him bring up mass immigration is just meant to pacify the populace, in my opinion, because he's been supporting it for the last 5 years. So now that he's finally pandering to people that are noticing, it just serves to keep everyone penned in again. Now, I did notice that he made an appearance on Trigonometry, and I'm having flashbacks to when Jordan Peterson had him on, and it was completely rehearsed, sanitized, approved questions. And I didn't watch this Trigonometry episode, so we're going to play a little bit here and capture my first impressions, but I'm imagining it's going to be quite similar because the guys on Trigonometry are leftists and they don't really push any envelopes, so I'm assuming it's a softball interview. So let's see what it's all about.
Staggering, just as it is in the UK, just as it is in Germany and other countries. It seems
phenomenon, though, the same phenomenon, because here again, what happened? A corporate elite was able to drive down wages and drive up rent. Why? They brought in low-wage temporary foreign workers, and they brought in enormous numbers of so-called students. Many of them weren't actually studying, but they ultimately provided a source of low-wage labor and created a major demand for a fixed supply of housing. So the rent went up and the wages went down, and those multinationals that benefited from it, they concentrated even more wealth, while the working classes ultimately got shut out of jobs and homes. So again, it's the same phenomenon, whether you're looking at mass immigration, censorship policies, these net zero schemes, blocking home building, very high taxes, and as the French would call it, dirigiste economics, where the government decides who gets what. All of it has concentrated wealth and power in fewer and fewer hands, and that is why our working class people are understandably and legitimately upset with the state of things, and we have to provide them with a hopeful opportunity and a hopeful way forward that involves opportunity to own homes, have affordable energy, affordable food, start families, raise kids, and live their lives. And then that's the hopeful vision that I'm trying to bring Canadians.
Okay, just stating the obvious for normal people. Okay, more pandering, it seems. Okay, on to the next. Oh, here's John Paul Berg. Canada, put your elbows down and open your ears. Mark Carney didn't leave his coffin in Europe and travel to this resource labor colony to help the peasantry. He is here to implement the agenda and transition Canada into a post-national globalist district. Welcome to Economic Zone 3. Yeah, you guys should all follow John Paul Berg. His posts are spot on. He's very fair. Now that we've covered PP and Clown Carney, let's go on to another dictator. What's his name? Kim Jong-un. Milo here says it is 100% going to come out during our lifetime that cigarettes are some sort of universal cure, a medical marvel that had to hide from us, whose healing properties render 95% of the pharmaceutical industry obsolete. And I personally have been hearing this for years, since COVID took off, the benefits to nicotine. I'm a nicotine user. I enjoy pouches. I vape. Much better than smoking for you, in my opinion, for lung capacity. I mean, it's definitely not good for you. But there are benefits to nicotine, I would say. Now, what's he doing here? Oh. There was inspecting a new hospital and he got angry because there was no smoking zone for his patients. Well, if you're a dictator, you can get upset over those certain things like that. And from my personal experience, when my father was ill and he wasn't feeling very well, there's not much you can do for people. And if they're a smoker, you know what? Handing them a cigarette is if it's going to make them feel a little bit better in the meantime so they can get up and move. I think Kim Jong-un has a point. That's just me, though. Anywho, thanks for joining Tony today. Today on Tony. That.